Happy Friday. I hope you have all had a wonderful week. Got a good workout coming your way to start the weekend off. Let's go ahead and warm up. Let's go into some squats. I know y'all all have this warm up down by now. Probably don't even need me for it. And let's go leg swings. Lateral leg swings. And switch. Lateral. And come on out, let's go head circles. Switch directions. We'll go right arm across. And up and over. Left arm across. And up and over. All right, team, starting out with some legs as per usual. Going into what we call a split squat. So this is like a lunge, except we are not moving our feet. Once our feet are fixed in this lunge position, they stay there. I just bring my knee to the ground and then back up, driving through that front heel as I stand. As always, the knee does not have to go all the way to the ground. If you're only comfortable bringing it down a little bit, that is totally fine. We'll go 30 seconds one way, and then we'll switch. 30 the other. If your knees are not comfortable in that lunge position, feel free to do a squat with leg raise forward. Okay? And with those, you can alternate. If you're going to do this seated, we'll go right leg up, and I just want you to pulse it for 30, and then the next 30, you'll do the other side. We got it? 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, just sitting into that lunge, but my feet never come in to meet each other. You are halfway, switch legs. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Go ahead and grab that towel. Little bit of core, a little bit of balance going in to a cross-body crunch. Okay, we've done it before. That towel starts on my right. That left knee comes up to meet it. Okay, higher I get my knee, more core work I'm getting. 30 seconds on one side, 30 on the other. If I'm seated, same thing. Alrighty. 1 minute on the clock in 2, 1, go. Should get that heart rate up a little bit as well. Although those lunges already did that for me. You are halfway. Switch sides. Get that knee high. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Going into some upper body work. We'll go into a bent over row, okay, working our back. So the deal with this one, hinging at my hips, tension on the towel, pulling it apart, squeezing in, then controlling on the way down, okay? Slow and controlled is the name of the game. If I'm seated, exact same thing. Okie dokie. Let's work that back in 2, 1. Go underhand grip. Lots of tension. We got a lot of upper body coming up. You're halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Keep that towel. This time we will go overhand grip, okay? We're going into a press outward, then press up, okay? So I'll go horizontal, vertical, whole time thinking about keeping tension, working my chest here, working my shoulders. If you're not comfortable with that overhead position, just pressing out is totally fine, and it'll be the same thing. Seated. Let's work those shoulders in 2, 1, go. Lots of tension. These are always easy until they're not. You are halfway. Remember, if you have dumbbells for these, feel free to use them. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. You can lose the towel for a moment. We are coming down to the ground for a little core work. Okay, we will go into a flutter kick. It is going to be arm assisted, so I want you to hold up your upper body with your arms, and then I'm kicking those legs, okay, alternating, right, left. If you need to take a break, as always, come down and take a break, but as long as I can, holding my flutter kick. Okay, if I am standing, I'll go knee into towel, and then same thing seated, knee to towel. Alrighty, it's our one and only chance for direct core today. In 2, 1, go. I guess that's not true. We did our standing core. This is our only core on the ground. Little movements. By assisting our upper body, we're hitting a little bit higher of the abs than we would with a normal flutter kick. You got 10. It's not just our lower abs. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Slowly make your way up. Believe it or not, we're finished on the ground. Okay, going into the beloved burpee. Options for your burpee. Option 1, find the ground with my hands, jump back, jump in, and jump, okay? Option 2 will be a stepping burpee. Then option 3 will be a burpee to your bench. Okay, option 4, a stepping burpee to your bench. Finally, option 5 will be an alternating march seated. Okie dokie, 2, 1, go. You got 1 minute here, then we'll let that heart rate come down for a second. So really work hard on these. You are halfway. You got 10. Finish them up. 3, 2, 1. Good work. As promised, a little bit lower intensity. Woo! Going into some direct balance work. All we're going to do is stand. Okay? So, right leg for 30, followed by left leg for 30. As always, with balance exercises, if you want to have your arm hovering over something, so you can grab it if you need to, please feel free. If I'm seated, I'm going to go 1 leg up, just crunched and tucked here, okay? 30 seconds, and then I'll switch. Alrighty? So let that heart rate come down, work on our balance. 2, 1, go. As always, finding something to spot on the floor usually helps. You are halfway, switch legs. Heart rate coming down, but you know it's coming right back up before water. Gotta be sweating, huffing and puffing for that water. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. That went better for me than expected, so I hope it did for you as well. All right, guys. Final station to water, going into a skater hop. We've done them before. Going to talk about your options, and then we'll get into it. The skater hop, I'm jumping over, and then my leg will go behind the other. So I'm going to show you this way. When I'm jumping to my left, my right leg comes back behind. Then when I go to my right, my left leg comes back behind. Okay, I will probably do at least part of it facing this way to help you with the visual. If you don't want to jump, you can just step, still thinking about sitting deep in that hip. Okay, getting a lot of glute work here and a lot of cardio. If I'm seated, I'm gonna go arms to the right and then arms to the left. Still working that lateral plane, still getting my heart rate up. Okay? You are up in 3, 2, 1, go. A hop to the side. I'll go halfway, facing this direction, then I'll switch. I know y'all don't want me not looking at that clock. That wouldn't be good. You are halfway, keep it up. You got 10 seconds, guys, earn that water. 3, 2, 1. Nice work, round 1 done. Get some water. Alrighty, team, we are back with round 2. Okay, we are going split squat or lunge, knee to ground, then back up. 30 seconds through, we will switch sides. If you don't want to do the lunge, we'll go squat, leg raise. Okay, if you are seated, I'm gonna raise that leg and just pulse it. This will burn your quads. Halfway through, we'll switch. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1, go. Start with my left side this time. You are halfway, switch legs. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Grab that towel. Going into our cross-body crunch. Remember, get that knee as high as you can. If I'm seated, same thing. Okay, higher I get my knee, more core work I'm getting. You are up in 2, 1, go. Just get to halfway. You are halfway, switch sides. Keep it up. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Going into that bent over row, whether you are standing or seated, underhand grip, hinging over, tension on the towel, controlling in, slow and controlled on the way down. All right, that's all I have to say about about it, so I guess we better start. In 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, pulling that towel apart is how we will get those back muscles to activate, and that's what we want. You're halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Going into that horizontal press to vertical press. This time I have an overhand grip. Okay, elbows go wide, I'll press out. Then I press up overhead. As always, you do not have to press overhead. If you want to stick to pressing out, no problemo. Same exact thing if you are seated. Alrighty, let's get it going in 2, 1, go. You are halfway. Check yourself. Do you still have tension on that towel? I lost mine a little. Keep it up. You got 10. Finish it out here. Shoulders should be burning. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Find your way to the ground, going into those flutter kicks. Remember, it is an arm-supported flutter kick, so I will help my upper body by placing my arms behind me. That is going to work our abs a little bit higher than a normal laying flutter kick would. Okay? If you are standing, you're going to go crunch, tuck, and then same thing seated, crunch, tuck. Alrighty? In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Those legs start burning too, huh? It's the hardest part for me. You are halfway. Keep it going, guys. Remember, if you need to take a short break, do so. Then get right back to it. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Woo, good work. Make your way up. For that burpee, here are your burpee options. Can do a jumping burpee, okay, or a stepping burpee. All right, if I want to do a little bit of a raised surface, can go jumping to the bench or stepping to the bench. And then if I'm going to stay seated for this, I'm going to go alternating knee and arm. Alrighty? Everybody's favorite, I know. 3, 2, You are halfway. Keep it going, guys. Slow moving is better than no moving at all. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Whew. Going into that single leg hold. Okay, find something in case you need it. We'll hold for 30 on one side, 30 on the other. If you are seated, gonna go tuck, crunch, and hold for 30. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1, go. Whew, at least this will let us catch our breath for a second. You are halfway. Go ahead and switch legs. Find something to focus on. You got 10. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. One more chance to get that heart rate up, then we'll get some water. Going into those skater hops. When I'm jumping to the left, my right leg comes back behind my left. When I'm to the right, my left leg comes back behind my right. Point here is to sit into this outer hip, okay, getting lots of glute work there. If you do not want to jump, no problem. You can step over, still getting that glute work, okay? If I'm gonna do this seated, I'm gonna go alternating arms, keep a good pace there to still drive that heart rate up. Alrighty? You are up in 2, 1, go. 1 minute to water. Should be burning, should be breathing. You are halfway, keep it up. Water coming. You got 10, guys, finish it up. Three, 2, 1. Good work. Get some water. One more round. Alrighty, guys. Back at it for our last 8 minutes of work. Going into that split squat, okay? Dipping down, both of my knees bending. I'll go 30 on one, 30 on the other. If you don't want to lunge, I'll go squat, leg raise. Alrighty, and if I'm seated, I'll go one leg up, pulsing, and then I'll switch in the final 30 seconds. Alrighty, 2, 1, go. Last time here. You are halfway, switch legs. Almost there. Second side is always harder. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Go ahead and grab that towel. Going into that cross body up overhead, crunching my knee in as high as I can get that knee. Same thing seated, 30 on one, 30 on the other. You are up in 2, 1, go. Last chance here, get that knee high. Quick movement. You're halfway, switch sides. Get that knee up. You got 10, guys, finish it up. In 3, 2, 1. Good work. Underhand grip. Going into that bent over row. I will hinge at the hips. Tension on the towel. Controlling up, controlling down. Same exact thing if I'm seated. Last chance to directly work our back. You are up in 3, 2, 1, go. Lots of tension. You are halfway. Keep it up. You got 10 seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Going into that horizontal to vertical press. This time I will have an overhand pronated grip on the towel. Okay, pressing out, then pressing up, overhead. If you're not comfortable with that overhead position, we will just press out, still getting good shoulder and chest work. Same thing seated. You know what to do. You are up in 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure you're holding that tension. Last chance for direct arm work. You're halfway. Check yourself. Still have tension. Still pulling that towel apart. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Make your way down to the ground for our final flutter kicks. So with these, supporting my upper body with my hands, okay? Little movement, alternating legs. If I am standing, I'll crunch in. And if I am seated, same thing. Alrighty. Last chance here in 3, 2, 1, go. It's a long minute, I know. We can do it. You are halfway, 30 more seconds here, guys. Keep it going. You got 10, finish it. In 3, 2, 1. Done. Good work. Come on up. For our last round of burpees, here are your options. Jumping burpee, stepping burpee. Okay, I can do jumping to my bench or stepping to my bench. And then if I'm seated, I'll go alternating, arm raise and leg. Alrighty, last minute of burpees in 3, 2, 1. Make it your best round of burpees. Let's go. You are halfway. Best round, guys. You got 10. Finish it out. In 3, 2, 1. Nice work. No more burpees for today. Unless you just want to do them on your own. Alrighty. Going in to that single leg stand. 30 on one, 30 on the other. If you need to have something close by, please do so. If I am seated, I'll crunch and tuck, holding that position, working my core, working my stability for 30 seconds, and then I'll switch. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. We got 2 more minutes to our water and stretch. We can do it. You're halfway. Hope you switched legs when I said halfway. Sorry, I was in the zone. I didn't say it. You should have switched. You got 10, guys. Three, two, one. Good work. One more minute of work coming up. You know what it is, those skater hops, sitting into my hip. If you don't want to hop, please feel free to just step. Still getting good leg and glute work and cardio. If I'm seated, I'll go alternating arm swings, still getting that heart rate up. Alrighty, 2, 1, let's finish this, guys. Last minute, always the longest minute. We can do it. You are halfway. Keep it up. We're so close. You got 10. Finish it. Three, two, one. Woo! Done with your Friday workout. Get some water. We will stretch. Good work, guys. Alrighty, guys, best part, let's stretch. That right leg goes forward, slight bend in my knee, bending myself over, looking to feel this in the back of my leg, my hamstring. And go a little bit longer in that stance, straighten the leg. And switch. Left leg forward, slight bend. And a little bit longer, straighten the leg. Alrighty, find something to hold on to. We'll go right leg back, hip flexors come forward. And cross it over, sit into the hip. And switch. Left leg comes back, hip flexors push forward. And cross it over, sit into the hip. Come on out, we'll turn that head to the left. Tuck the chin. Turn it to the right. That right arm comes across. Up and over. arm comes across. Up and over. Alrighty guys, and we will finish with our legs a little bit wider. Bend over, reach for the ground as you come up. Big arms, big inhale. Exhale down. And again, inhale up. Exhale down. One more, inhale up. Good work, guys. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Meet you back here on Monday, hopefully for some sunshine next week. Bye, guys. See you next time.